Hello everybody, Drayton here, bringing you another video with Zero Turn Lawn Care. I did a video a few days ago about beating the Texas heat, and in my rush to get that video out, because I hadn't done a video in a while, there's a couple of things that I failed to mention. So I kind of want to do a retake on that video and a few other things that's been on my mind. So, where's my hand? You know what's next. All right, Zero Turn back at you. I want to thank you folks again for tuning into the channel. If you like these videos, the internet videos that I've been doing, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends about it. Give me a little plug up there. Again, did a video about beating the Texas heat, and some of the things that I went over, like one was starting early in the morning. Your homeowners association would let you start at 7. You go on and start at 7. They let you start at 7:30. Whenever it is they let you start, be there already to get started. Like again here in Texas, I'm here in Houston. Early in the morning, the first thing in the morning, I get started about 7:30, and it's usually like 83 or 84 degrees early in the morning. So by the time I get to doing my first yard, the temperature has risen till about 86, and the hottest point of the day here is about 3 o'clock, where temperature is usually 100 to 102, and usually by then I'm finished doing all my mowing because I start early. Again, I'm solo, so the most I may have is like 5 or 6. If I get started at 7, then about 12 or 1, I'm usually finished, and sometimes even, quicker than that. But one of the hacks I, said is go on and get started earlier. If you're solo, try to knock the yards out as fast as you can before the temperature rises. And if the temperature does, get to a point where you can't handle it, go on and take your break, drink your plenty of water. Another thing that I didn't mention in the video was rescheduling your customers. What I do is, all the yards that I have that is a lot of shade, that has a lot of shade in the yard, I tend and I move them around to do them last. So if I ever get caught out there in the heat after 12 or 1 o'clock, the yards that I'm doing has plenty of shade, and I'm able to finish those yards, without any problems. But doing that, you may have to readjust your customers' time. A few customers, I think I have 3 of them that yards are kind of large and has plenty of shade. I used to do those like first thing in the morning. So now that we have all this heat, I readjust their time and finish those last. So if I have to stay out there in that heat and finish the yard, it's gonna be with those yards that has the most shade. So, but when you do that, make sure you let your customers know. I've let a couple of them know, but one of them I didn't, and I usually cut that person's yard bi-weekly, the first cut. So usually at 7:30, I'm there cutting the yard, and she has plenty of shade. So that day, I did not cut that yard first. I think I cut it like 3rd or 4th or whatever, and she was there waiting on me, and I wasn't there. So when I did get there and finish the yard, she wasn't there, and I left. And then she called and told me, she had my money to pay me, but I wasn't there. And when I got back, she said she was looking, and she said, well, he's not here right now, but I'm pretty sure he'll be here by 9. And I didn't, and I failed to mention mention to her that during the summer I was gonna readjust their schedules and put her and some of the other ones, toward the end when I'm cutting. So make sure you let your customer know, tell your customers, because one thing the customer look for is punctuality, and if you usually get there at 9 every other week, that's when they're going to expect you to be there, you know. So make sure you let them know that as well. But again, you know, start early, drink your plenty of water, try to get as many as you can before 12 or 1 o'clock. If you can't do that, make sure that the ones you do in the heat, that those are the yards that has the most shade. And if that doesn't work for you and you can't, again, another thing that I do, I have some customers that I will wait till the end of the day. You know, if I have to come back maybe 1 or 2, and I'll come back around 6 o'clock and finish those yards. And here in Houston, the sun is pretty much going down by the end, and it's very, you know, it's bearable that you can come out here and cut between 6 to 8:30, and if you're good, you can do quite a few yards between 6 and 8:30. So that was some of the things, a couple of things that I failed to mention in another video, and I'm sorry about that we had to go and make 2 videos on this. Another thing that has been on my mind, I needed a chainsaw. So I went to Lowe's and I bought a Craftsman 16-inch chainsaw, $200 and some. You know, it was just, and I figured 16-inch would be good for what I had to do. And I had a property that I was cutting some shrubbery down, you know, just the base of the shrubbery. And that Craftsman was a piece of crap. You know, it was a piece of crap. So I'm in the process of today getting the box and taking it back on. I had it for maybe 2 or 3 days, and today was my first time trying to use it. And again, it's a piece of crap. So if you got a weed, I don't know what kind of weed eater I would need, you know, but I have an electric weed eater. I mean, not a weed eater, I'm sorry, chainsaw. I have an electric chainsaw that I've been using. Hey, and that thing cuts like crazy. But, you know, and I just usually basically using that around the house. But so I need to know what kind of chainsaws do y'all use, and how good are they? And to this point, I've been thinking about if I need to start doing cutting hedges and shrubbery and stuff like that with chainsaw. I'm not going to do it. I really don't have the time for that. I don't want to waste any time doing that. This Craftsman gave me a bad experience on that. You know, y'all let me know what's up, what's on y'all mind, what do y'all use out there. Another thing, as I said in the last video, I've got over 100 subscribers. I think 106 now. When I did the video the other day, I think I had 102. So I need to do a shout out to all the new subscribers as soon as I get their names and the ones that I can get, and do a giveaway. So in my next video, that's going to be coming up next, in the next video on my giveaway, and giving a shout out to all the other subscribers. So again, I want to thank you all for watching my videos. Hopefully y'all are learning something. Hopefully I learned something from you all as well. Y'all have any other videos or video suggestions, please, you know, give me a shout, email me, send me a message, give me a thumbs up. Again, please, thanks again, and like and subscribe to these videos, and tell your friends and everyone else. So until the next video, we'll see you. Appreciate all of you all. Thanks again.